Given what we've experienced over the past 3 years, we're open to seeing a whole lot of different outcomes.
For the first time since before the pandemic, a point-in-time homeless count is being completed in Metro Vancouver. The Homelessness Services Association of BC says more than 1,000 volunteers were out in 11 communities on Wednesday collecting demographic information about who is experiencing homelessness in the region.
Obviously, we want to get an understanding of the person's circumstances, age, gender, orientation, circumstances, cultures, but it often goes into a story. It often goes into a dialogue where someone's sharing their experience as to how they came to be in this place of homelessness.
Volunteers visit shelters, streets, and parks, but the count also tries to capture people experiencing hidden homelessness by encouraging those couch surfing or living in vehicles to call them. The last homeless count in 2020 showed just over 3,500 people were unhoused in Metro Vancouver. Nicole Mucci with Union Gospel Mission anticipates a bigger number this year.
Simply because not only did we see a lot of marginalization and added barriers as a result of the pandemic and loss of jobs, but over the last year, we've also seen inflation increase really greatly. We have more people coming to our shelter. We have expanded the shelter beds, and then those have filled up, and we are still turning people away.
Wells says it's also important because the results help inform policy.
So we can say, okay, are the initiatives and the funding we're doing for homelessness are working here and maybe not working here, or maybe we need to look at some of these support services because folks aren't able to access some of the housing we do have because perhaps they have pets or family members or some sort of variable that's making our existing mix of service supports and housing not work.
The information gathered will be shared in a report in the fall. Mucci says she hopes governments at all levels utilize the data
to make sure that the steps they're taking are quick, that there is more housing being provided, that there's better services for different individual needs.
In Vancouver, Monica Gould, City News.